A lot of my work involves interviewing staff around the business. So on a typical day, I'll take a camera and sound and lights and I'll set up the interview and then I'll conduct the interview as well. The process starts with me writing some open questions and I keep it really simple. I tend to write questions that involve stories, examples and tips and advice. And once I've written those questions, I send them to the interviewee so they've got them at least 2 weeks before the actual event. So on the day, it's all about preparation. I would have set up all my kit about an hour before the interview starts. So that person can just walk in, sit down, put the lapel mic on, and they can go for it. To build rapport, I kind of like to talk to them off camera. Generally, when you do an interview, they have to sit down with all the lights and cameras on them and they're scared, especially for new people. So it's kind of good just to talk them through what your expectations are. And the types of things I'll be talking about are, can you put the question back in the answer? Or I might just be asking for a small, passionate, bite-sized piece of sync. So my key tips for interviewing: set up and prepare at least an hour before. Make sure that person can come in, there's no stress, and you can just conduct the interview. Check your camera, check your cards, check your sound, make sure everything is ready. So my second tip is to make sure you ask questions around stories, examples, and tips and advice. Nothing's better than to cut away to. And my third tip is to make sure you're polite and professional. Everyone I've interviewed in the BBC, whether it's the Director General, with the head of BBC North, or runners or producers, it's always good to make sure you build that relationship up. Be polite, be respectful, but also don't be afraid to ask similar questions to get better responses.